Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Yo, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are TGOT, those guys over there at podcast. We're just five guys with the shits and giggles. I'm one of your five hosts, Big Tom, but you know I got the band with me.
What's good? It's your boy Jeff.
Tim, always lit.
This is Phil.
This is the Graft, a.k.a. Pennywise, a.k.a. Save It, bitches. We are the bar conversation that you overhear, but you can't get all of it. Here, you'll hear the whole shit.
Facts.
Steal your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
A butt.
Is it a big red button?
Is it big, red, and shiny, possibly candy-like?
No, it's like
do not
it's
press on
Do not press.
no, it's like
In
like a stone. No, it's just stone. Like it's the same stonework as everything else, but it's just stone, and it looks like a button on this pedestal.
Finley, you've never been in this room before?
Oh no.
Are there any hieroglyphics around this button? Anything to indicate what it is? Do not press. Anything?
There's a bunch of hieroglyphics around the room, and it depicts more of that, like the favored worshipers and the favored people that were the most devout to the Pharaoh.
Does Finley resemble those people in any way? The favored ones?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he just looks like a normal teenager. I mean, it looks like he's had a rough life, but I mean, yeah.
So do you suppose something used to be on that pedestal?
I don't know. Finley, do you remember anything in the researchers' notes or stuff they told you that indicated that this room existed?
Not to my knowledge.
I don't think the team ever got this far. Or at least if they did, they didn't write anything down about it.
Yeah, it looked like this area hadn't been touched in a really long time.
All right, I don't know if I want to do
press
this.
the button?
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I'm
gosh.
not going to press the button.
Okay.
Is it? Oh, I have to choose. Okay. Oh man, I don't know if I
You
want to
bet.
do the spell.
Gust of wind.
No. That'd be funny though. No, I won't. It's fine.
Blows up a bunch of dust. Makes us all cough.
Like that.
That wasn't a joke cough. I just happened to have to cough after I made the joke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about casting Dispel Magic on him and see if he's like an illusion or something and he's just not there. Because I don't have... I don't have the Detect Magic anymore. No, I don't.
It's okay. When did that ever do you any good?
It's right? No. And the only reason I have Dispel Magic now is because it's built into the Artificer level.
And it actually has been useful.
Once. The one time.
Is that a then that's just a regular spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to cast Dispel Magic on Finley?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Are you doing it subtly or?
No, so the way I'll do it, and I'll roll if I need to do this. Finley, I'm just gonna cast a protection spell on you, just in case you happen to get separated from us again, and this should help shield you from harm. What I'm actually going to do is I am going to cast Dispel Magic on him, though.
Yeah, roll deception.
Okay. I'm going to use my Cardic Inspiration for this, and I will make it a 19.
Yeah, you're successful.
Okay.
He's like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
All right, and then I'll cast Dispel Magic on him.
All right, so you cast Dispel Magic on him, and all of you see like a shimmer go over his body, and in his forehead you see it's like this illusion on him goes away with that shimmer, and he has that gem in his forehead. He's like,
I knew he took it.
That wasn't very nice.
Neither was lying to us.
I knew it.
Finley didn't take it. I took Finley. And he
You hate it when you're
reaches over and smacks the button on the pedestal.
right. Damn it.
And it pushes in.
Well, at least we find out what it does now.
The ground
Bubbles.
starts to no. The ground starts to move, and there's like a pathway that goes to the pedestal that's not like moving, and the ground all starts just shifting out and opening and showing what's underneath. Yeah, separating. And you could still stand on that path. Like if it's moving, you could jump over to it. And underneath it, you just see statues of those favored ones in the hieroglyphs that's underneath.
But then I guess I'll jump onto the platform and not fall down.
Yeah.
Or the path, whatever it is. Yeah.
I will also not fall down.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy. It's easy enough to.
Aleister chooses to not fall.
I figured that was automatic. I wasn't waiting for y'all to say y'all were going to do that. But he's like, now he'll have his army.
So
I wonder what would happen if those statues were to break. And Aleister, not really caring or knowing what else to do here, is just going to fire a few blasts down into the statues.
Okay. Yeah. So you fire a few blasts down into the statues, and they totally wreck the statues. You fools!
Aleister!
and he goes, thank you. And he just kind of turns into like a wisp and flies away.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
This has been the most confusing exchange.
and it causes this chain reaction. You blasting and breaking one of the statues causes this chain reaction as these spirits start coming out of the statues that are broken, and they start breaking the other statues, and more spirits start coming out.
Oh,
and,
great.
And it stretches out pretty far. Like there's a lot of these statues like that you see as far as you can see.
Okay, is there a path that is past the button pedestal to go forward?
No, it's just ground and wall that opened up and showed more of those statues underneath, and that they just keep going and going and going.
Oh, well, I
Well, I
guess.
suppose we could try and press the button again.
Press the button again.
It just closes the floor.
Can unpush the button.
It's just like, nope.
Wrong door, sorry.
Oh, is this the sepulcher? I was trying to get to the the altar. My bad. You just go about your spiritual merry way. I'm just gonna go this way.
I didn't want to have to fight this guy's army.
Yeah, well, you should have spoke up sooner about your suspicions so I could cast the damn dispel.
I feel like I made my suspicions pretty clear. I did.
Honestly, I wasn't sold on it until Aleister said the bit about seeing in the dark, and I was just like, okay, I can understand
wait a
all the
second.
other stuff. The dark, he didn't really have an explanation for that. Like, yeah, he could have flown over with his conveniently stolen wand to fly, but his also has the dark vision wand too. Yeah, not buying it.
So the first three that Aleister had busted out, they come flying up at the three of you, and they start howling.
Okay.
Like howling mad, howling for joy, howling mad Murdoch.
It's extremely terrifying. So these apparitions floating towards you only vaguely resemble a person, but that faint resemblance makes
Like
your
Victor.
blood run chill.
Oh, they're just depressed.
Oh, okay. So we feel bad for them. Okay, got it. Next.
No, you are terrified.
We'll just take them out for a nice ice cream cone and make them feel better.
Okay.
Go to the DQ,
Is
grab a
that
dipped cone.
frightened?
So give me a wisdom. All three of you, give me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm very good at that. Oh God, no.
You know what? I'm gonna use my Cardic Inspiration because I rolled a 10, and so I got 22 total.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What did Aleister get?
Aleister got 11.
Okay, so Aleister and Victor succeed, but Julian, you're going to take 5 psychic damage,
Okay,
and you are magically frightened.
gotcha.
Yeah, that wasn't worth it. Whatever.
And yeah, so Julian wants to run away from these things.
Ghosts.
Zoinks!
Like Victor. It's scary in here, man.
But I'm not gonna put y'all in like initiative right now, but
Okay.
y'all have to think fast.
Okay. But
Know
don't
what
worry.
you're doing.
move
And
fast.
Julian is frightened and wants to run away from these things. So you are trying. They are moving towards you, and you are wanting to get away from them.
Well, the first thing Aleister's going to do is try and like whip his tail out to hit the button again.
I whip my tail back.
The button like went down into the stone and it never came back up.
Oh. So
Okay.
there's
You would see
no button
that.
anymore.
Yeah, you would see that. So you don't have to do that.
Cool. Well,
So we're not in initiative.
I guess
order.
Aleister will do what Aleister do,
Mm-hmm.
and he will just try and blast these things that are coming towards them.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Make sure that I'm using the right numbers. 'Cause it's been a while, I feel like.
Yeah.
First is a nat 20.
Oh shit. Okay.
Nice. Can I hit
That
a
hits.
ghost with a sword?
Second is an 18.
That hits.
And the third is a nat 1. Get a good spread there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Good spread.
Yeah, the
went
one
off
does
and
not
another
hit.
statue.
Don't give him ideas.
All right. So damage on the first is max, so that's going to be 20.
And you're attacking all three, or you were attacking all three, or just the
Yeah,
one?
we do one each.
Okay.
So the first one 20. The second one is 14, and the third one missed.
All right. Yeah. And that's force damage.
It is force damage. Yes.
Okay.
Very forceful.
And the 2 that you did hit did get shoved back 10 feet.
Well, that's good to know.
But the other one's still coming
Yeah.
at same speed.
So Victor would probably see that Julian is frightened and get a little bit closer to him, and Victor will also, like, you know, be looking at Aleister, and Aleister's just shooting more laser beams, and so he'd see that Aleister missed the one, and so Victor would like shoot like one of his wraps out and try to poke at the one that's still coming and see what it does. Dang.
Okay.
That's a 12 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, well, one more time. There we go.
I was waiting for you to slap me out of it. Like, get a hold of yourself, man.
Hysterical.
That's a 22.
That hits.
All right, and this is the first time I get to roll a D8 for that. That's fun. Ooh. And I rolled an 8. 8 plus 5, 13. So 13.
That's max damage.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. 13, I'll say piercing damage. The shot is sort of straight at him.
Magical piercing. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Magical piercing.
All right. Yeah, it definitely, like, it stabs through it. And like, as you stab through it, like, it doesn't do anything to you, but you do feel that just icy cold likeness as you do penetrate it, and you do feel like you hurt it, but you definitely feel that chilliness from this ghost.
Okay. So it's a spooky feeling. I feel spooky about it.
Yeah.
And then Victor will just be like, Julian, are you all right?
I'm scared.
Well, it looks like we can still hurt these things, so...
All of you
Hang
still
tight.
have movement. And Julian still has actions he can make.
Well, without seeing anywhere forward that, like, Aleister can go, Aleister's going to back into the hallway some.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And I imagine that Julian was probably making his way. And so Victor's probably going to try to stick close to Julian because he's so freaked out. But he'll back out into the hallway as well, away from these things.
And y'all just start seeing more of them rise up where the like to the platform's height, to like in front of you, not down below. And you're just seeing more and more rise up in the distance. Yeah. And they all turn their gaze towards you.
All right. Well, Aleister is going to, like, as everybody's back in the hallway now, I'm supposing.
Yeah, everybody's in the hallway now.
He's going to start trying to use some blasts to try and see if he can cave the end of the hallway.
Okay. Yeah. You totally do that. And it starts collapsing at the end and rubble's falling. But you also feel like you created like a chain reaction and like rubble's falling all around you.
I'm just all about chain reactions today.
Those are very forceful blasts.
They are forceful. That is absolutely true.
Okay.
Boy,
Julian,
the engineer
can
who
you
made
get
this
me
really needs a
over this?
talking to.
Victor was going to ask Julian if Julian could get him over the trap. Because Julian can fly. His suit can fly.
True.
Now is the time to use fly. Can Julian's big suit carry Victor?
Fly, you fools.
Huh?
Yeah, I should be able to.
Like, he still has the same capabilities, it just works differently because it's like
Okay, yeah.
earlier.
It, like little propellers like stick out.
Yeah. So
Julian, can you fly me over the... Yeah. Aleister, get back to those cat eyeballs so we can get out of this hallway.
Yeah, so as y'all are approaching the trap, like, you feel like the cave-in is getting closer to you, and you know that if rocks start hitting that pressure plate, it's gonna start crushing.
Okay. Then yes, I will I'll go ahead and cast fly, and then I will grab Victor.
All right. Aleister, you jumping the hole you made?
Yeah, gonna try and go through the hole that he made.
And then are you teleporting to the other side of the wall?
Whenever he gets to the wall, yeah, he'll try and do a dim door, just really short range. Like, he only wants to go 10 feet, like enough to get to the other side of it, like something pretty safe, a little up from the ground.
Yeah, you're able to. Yeah.
Cool. And then he'll try and get over and flip those eyes as quick as he can.
Yeah, you
Probably with his tail.
Yeah, you're able to flip them over. Y'all get to the platform in time, and y'all can be like, "We're ready." Like you can
He's
say
just
that.
gonna sit there and
Aleister,
flip him and
go.
flip him and flip him.
Hit the door. Hit the cat.
Like he's just gonna keep flipping them until they get there. Like you get to the door, it's just spinning.
It's just no, but I imagine y'all can communicate and coordinate the getting on there. Victor and Julian, you just see the cave in getting closer to you. Like the stone that was crushing is just permanently down at this point. And yeah.
And as soon as Aleister sees them come through the doorway, he's gonna bolt out.
Okay. And y'all hear it, like the wall kind of shifts, like when it turns, because it was caving in on the other side, and you don't hear anything to begin with, but then it kind of the door kind of shifts, and you do hear muffled rocks at that point. It was silent, but you do hear muffled rocks at that point, and then it eventually calms down. But the doorway out of this room to get out of this place isn't there anymore. Like it's closed.
Perfect. So we're just in a room.
You're in that temple again,
Okay.
and the cave-in stopped in the hallway on the other side of the door.
I think that kid was lying about yelling for us. I mean, we heard the rocks very obviously.
Well, it was silent until it shifted.
If we were a second sooner, we would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Yeah.
Until what shifted?
The door shifted from the rocks falling on it. Whenever it spun around, you didn't hear them yelling, saying, "Hey," you just heard them on the Vox box.
Oh, okay.
And y'all didn't hear the rocks tumbling on the other side until it actually broke the door and broke the seal, and sound was coming from it then.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think he was yelling anyway.
Well,
I think that's a very good point.
What did guys? What did we learn?
That you should never trust children,
Yeah, don't trust children.
especially human children.
It was little Finley the whole time.
Well, he did
pulled the
say,
mask off
like the whatever.
If it wasn't for your meddling investigators.
Well, whatever is possessing him said that they took Finley.
I know.
Well,
Wait,
whatever it was, it
That's
seemed
why
to
I
imply
reversed
that it was
and
the
they
stone.
took the mask off Finley, and it was the other guy instead of you took the mask off the monster, and it was Finley.
Oh.
So it was subversion.
that means Finley's missing too.
Well, I mean, I think that still was Finley. It was just Finley possessed.
Oh yeah, that's right. He had the gem in his head. Okay.
And I think the stone itself may have been the thing that was controlling him.
Yeah,
At least that seemed to be what it was implying.
pretty good observation. Am I still? How long am I frightened for?
Oh, you're unfrightened now.
Okay.
It only lasted a turn, but it didn't look like any of the spirits followed you into the temple.
Good.
Well,
good.
I mean,
Now we're
I
just
suppose
in a
that
box.
a bunch of rubble probably would prevent them. I mean, after all, they did actually get affected by more corporeal means of attacking them, and so it stands to reason that the rubble would stop them.
I mean, maybe
Unless there's
don't know.
another way out.
there could be another
Well,
way out.
For our sakes, I hope there is another way out.
So you said that the door's not there. Is the door not there, or is it there's a door there now and it was just an opening before? Or is it now smooth wall? Or is it one continuous piece of wall, or is it there's a door there now?
Well, there's just a slab of stone in the doorway.
Okay. So the door didn't straight up disappear. It's just closed, and we didn't know that it closed before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know it closed.
All right.
Something triggered it to close.
Okay. Well, can I do a perception check and see if I notice anything different about this room aside from that there's a door?
from before.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That would be a 24.
Okay, so you don't notice anything different in the room. The room is still the same, other than the door and the broken
Okay.
door that's caved in now. I mean, I guess your focus would just go towards that bust that's been there the whole time with no gem in its head.
That's
That's
what
really the only thing y'all haven't looked at this whole time.
because I mean we're very.
Well, I thought we looked at
curious
it.
about it now. Well, I think
Well,
we're
Y'all were
look at that
looking.
then.
Y'all were looking around the walls, looking for something besides the head, because you had already looked at that. Because you were looking for stuff that you couldn't see before.
Arguably, Aleister never specified what he looked at, but since there was a cat statue, it stands to reason that that's what he focused on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I didn't look at the head the second time I was in the room because I saw it the first time when I was doing my own investigating. So, and I feel like now that I've seen the gem appear, I would look in this room at the thing that the gem supposedly came out of, because I'm looking for things that are different, and I might be suspect of the gem.
Okay. Well, all of you know that the eyes on the cat, when flipped around, it caused changes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was gem to no gem on the eyes.
Yeah.
All of you notice that it looks like maybe the same thing is up with the bust, or the head.
So that it has
With the no
gems for
gem in
eyes
it.
now.
No, it like the spot on the head where there is no gem, it does look like it can, like it's a mechanism too.
Okay. I guess I would notice that first if I was
It works
looking.
the same as the cat.
Yeah.
We just need to look for the changes in the room.
Yeah.
Guys, I think the gem on this statue might work the same as the ones on the cat. Do we want to turn it around and see what happens?
Well, I don't see what else we could do here.
Yeah, I don't have any other options. Sorry,
on
I'm
that
a little,
note,
I'm a little-
Victor will reach out.
I'm a little spooked.
Yeah.
Ooped.
All right, everyone, look at each other to make sure we don't disappear.
And Victor is just gonna flip.
Where
the
are
gem
all
around.
of you standing?
Well, I'm standing next to the
I was
statue.
just going to be standing over there near the cat statue.
Because of
Grab-
the cat statue.
Grab your exit, buddy.
All right. Where's Julian standing?
Oh God. Probably next
I
to
imagine
Victor.
far away from the hallway door, if nothing else.
Yeah,
So
far
probably
away from the
next to
hallway
me.
door. Probably next to Victor. Yeah.
Next to. Okay, so you're standing next to the bus statue too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Victor, you flip the gem around to where the gem is out, and you hear a mechanism click underneath y'all's feet.
Okay.
But that's all it does. It just clicks.
It just clicks.
Like Aleister would even hear it across the room at the
cat statue.
at the cat statue, which would only be like 20 feet away. But
I mean, still,
Did you
that,
guys
that
hear
means
that?
it's a somewhat loud click. Well, yes, it sounded like some kind of mechanism of some sort. I'm not really sure. It came from your direction.
Yeah, I heard something move. Actually, I kind of felt it too, to be perfectly honest.
I don't know. Did
And
you try
nothing happened
stomping
with
really hard?
Nothing happened.
no,
with
the gem is
doorway,
out.
right?
Yeah, nothing changed. You
Okay.
there was just that mechanism under your feet with all of you looking around. You didn't
All right.
see any changes.
Julian, let's back up. I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
And so we'll step away from the statue, and Victor's going to sort of slowly, like ooze a wrap over and flip that gem back around with them standing nice and far away from the statue and watch and see if anything happens, especially around the
Okay.
floor around the statue.
Okay, so about a 10-foot, like a 10-foot circle around the statue. It just starts lowering down into the ground.
The whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing. And then how long are you
Okay.
waiting for it? Like, are you waiting?
I mean, at that point, Victor's probably walking over to look into this new hole in the floor to see what's going on, see if he can.
Okay,
see
so
it. Where it's stuck.
okay, so you
there.
just want to observe it. You want to observe what it does.
Yes, I want to observe. what
Okay,
it
so
does.
it gets down to the bottom, and as soon as it gets down to the bottom, it comes back up and gets back to the top, and it's there. No gem in the head, like, because you turned it around that way. And yeah, it's back the way it was when you first came in the room.
Like instantaneously, or did it take a second to come back up?
It took a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it
I mean, not long,
it didn't
but
lower
it was.
itself
Gosh.
and then go whoop.
No. But whenever it got to the bottom, like it didn't, like it stopped for like a half a second, and then it just raised back up.
Gotcha.
Okay, so now we've got to make the decision of whether we go in the basement. That doesn't usually fare well.
Well,
Not that our characters would know. I guess that's our first
we
instinct is to go into the basement.
yeah, exactly.
No, we don't know anything like
Because we don't know that going in the basement is
there's
bad.
no reason why we shouldn't go into this basement. We're already stuck.
Guys, you should go down
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
This is
so
the only place we have to
Victor's-
go.
Well, yeah, Victor's probably the only one that observed it. So Victor's just going to be like, it goes down and stops and then comes back up. It looks like there's probably an opening. And I don't see anywhere else to go.
We should go down there.
Yes, I suppose we probably should.
All right, everyone, get on this elevator.
Platform.
I mean, why would you call it an
Basement
elevator?
floor.
It's really more of a. it's really more of a de-elevator.
We don't
Well,
know.
It comes back up.
Like an Egyptian.
Well, yes, but for the express purpose we're using it for, it's really to de-escalate.
See what you did there.
All right.
Yeah. Why?
That was very catty of you.
All right. So if all of you going down, or are all of you
We're
getting
all
on the
going down.
platform?
Yes.
Yeah, Aleister will get on the platform.
In and
All right. So you
around.
flip it back around.
I'm gonna put as
Jim
many
is out.
musical puns in this episode as humanly possible.
It
At
clicks.
this point, we're on like the 4th episode of this.
Yeah, it clicks in. The mechanism clicks again. You flip it back around, and then it starts lowering. It gets down to the bottom, and it stops while y'all are y'all are still on the platform. It just completely stops down on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Now, is there just a hallway? Is it a giant room?
Yeah, there's a hallway like inside of this room. It's just a dark circular room that's like another 10 feet out, so it's like a 20-foot circle in the room, and there's a hallway.
And only one hallway.
Yeah, just one hallway.
Good.
All right.
Well, I suppose
guess-
our path is set.
Yep. We don't
And
notice any
no-
traps,
no-
right?
Yeah. No footsteps or anything like that, right?
You do see footprints. You see footprints of 5 individuals.
So this is
Okay.
where the research team went. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're
That's what we were
we're on the
hired
right
to do.
path.
We weren't hired to fight the ancient
Murder a
evil. We were
child.
just hired to find the people.
Yeah, their footsteps ended on this at that bust, and then their footsteps
Continue.
continue again from down in this hole.
Interesting. Okay.
All of you stepping off.
Yeah.
Aleister
yeah.
will step off.
All right. So as the last person steps
Damn
off,
it.
or cat, it goes back up.
I was afraid that was going to happen. Now, I've been drinking a little bit. It's time to come to terms with something. I am afraid of ghosts. Earliest time I remember is, well, Pa scared me when I was just a little kid. I was playing in the living room with my wooden train set that I got for my birthday. I heard a loud crash and was startled. Went to go see what it was, and I saw this big old white blob in the other room. Well, it looked like a gosh darn honest to goodness ghost. It was shaking and moaning, and I ran away screaming, hollering for my mama. Mama, the ghost is gonna eat me. Well, turns out my dad was fixing the sheets and stubbed his toe real bad. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get over that. That was just a a ghastly sight. Hopefully I won't ever have to run into a real ghost, because I don't think I'll do real well. Thank you all for listening. Please visit us at mikesandmonsters.com for all things related to the podcast, including merchandise, links to our Patreon, links to our Discord, all of the different links to rate and review the podcast. Please, please, please give us your reviews. Tell us what you guys think. It really, really does help us improve the podcast. And if you are interested in becoming a patron, we do have ad-free listening as well as other bonus content. Music is written and produced by Marco Mazzei at Fallen Highway Studios and Dark Fantasy Studios. Thank you all for listening, and tune in next time.